So in studio, gentlemen, I would like you to introduce yourself and tell us a little bit just what's going on.
All right, yeah, I guess I'll lead us off. My name is Dana Gunderson. I've been with Rydell since December, specifically at the Toyota store. Haven't really done any sales before that, but I've really enjoyed it so far. So getting to learn a lot of product knowledge and stuff like that. Get to work with people every day, and yeah, ton of fun. So
it's a fun place to work.
Mm-hmm.
Hey everyone, I'm Cole Sudell over at Rydell Toyota as well. I've been at that building since they took over in July of 22. I've been working sales for about 4 years. Working with Rydells, I've learned just a lot of valuable things about just caring about your guests and taking care of people. So it's a really good time. Sales is a good career to get into, and Rydell's is an awesome company to work for.
That's outstanding here. Sometimes we get, because I talk about a lot of different things, but sales, I do believe, is kind of the main focus of what we're talking about here this afternoon. So if you've got questions, you can certainly give them a call at 775-5559. And you're on, caller. Go ahead, please.
Yes, I have a question for Cole. I recently purchased a 2008 Ford Crew Cab pickup with a 5.4 gas engine. It does not run. There's a mobile mechanic in Grand Forks that could check it out and diagnose the problem and tell me how much it needs in repairs.
All right. Well, yeah, so we're talking Toyota, but maybe you can address the individual into the right direction, perhaps?
It's a great question. I'd love to give you some answers there. Nothing I can think of. If you want to stop over at one of our Rydell shops here in town, though, we'd love to take care of you and take a look at that and see what we can figure out to help you out.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, full service is the word. So 775-5559. You're on Rydell Car Talk. Go ahead, caller. Yep. Okay. Well, sometimes that happens too. They thought they were dialing something different. A text, let's see. We've got some weather questions we'll get to through the course. So we're Rydell Car Talk right now. You can go ahead and give us a text at 775-5559 or call that same number if you've got questions for Dana, Cole, or Cole. They can answer your question. I don't know. I'm just like I say, it's a little goofy day today, so bear with me here as I struggle to remember where I am and what I'm doing. I am on KNOX radio. Yeah, it was a long night last night with severe weather, so I apologize. But yes, Rydell Car Talk this Tuesday. You can go ahead and give us a jingle if you've got a question about sales. So speaking of sales, there's always sales going on. So is there something you'd like to talk about?
Yeah, so over at Toyota specifically, we've got a 0% APR up to 72 months on all Tundras, all qualified buyers, and yeah, you can get that 0%. It's on any of the Tundras except for the TRD Pros. So also we've got an Accord lease special for $379 a month. We got a Murano, Pathfinder, and Rogue 0% up to 60 months, and we got Rogue SUVs you can get for $359 for 36 months. That's a lease, and then you can unlock employee pricing on the Toyota website. And then GM large, we've got a huge inventory over at GM, so come and explore all that stuff too. So, so and then as far as used go, we've got over 300 vehicles to choose from. So, yeah, got quite the inventory right now. A lot of available units.
There you go. So, a question here at 775-5559. What is your favorite Toyota?
So, I love this question. What a great question. My favorite Toyota, and everybody that knows me knows the answer before I even say it, but it's the Land Cruiser. That is by far my favorite. So I love the look of it. And, I mean, I also like the 4Runners. Can't go wrong with those. But the Land Cruiser for me, I mean, is just, there's something about it. Plus, it's all hybrid and all that. So I can't get enough of it.
There you go.
Me personally, practicality, of course, Land Cruiser, Tundra, your bigger vehicles come in handy. But if you want something a little more on the sporty side, you got your GR series. So you got the GR86, the Supra, and the GR Corolla. Really fun cars. GR Corolla, really cool vehicle. So it's a 3-cylinder engine pushing out over 300 horsepower. and it's all-wheel drive, so it's a great car here. Get it in a 6-speed manual or an automatic transmission, which you don't see the manuals much nowadays.
Yeah, there's something about a manual that is just fun for everybody. Any specials this month the texter would like to know? Kind of touched on them a little bit.
Yeah, so like I said, the 0% up to 72 months on the Tundras. That's really the big one, and that's just going to the end of the month. That's any Tundras that are on the ground. So if they're coming in, if they're not haven't hit yet, we only honor the ones that are actually on the ground. So that's for all qualified buyers.
Okay. You may be able to answer this at 775-5559. My son has a 2011 Enclave, and sometimes when he shuts the car off, takes the key out of the ignition, opens the car door, the horn goes off, and the marker lights go on.
Sounds like a great opportunity to bring it over to service. Yep. Yeah, bring it right over there. They'll take care of you.
There you go. A text to 775-5559. How much rain will the car lot get this week?
Hopefully not too much.
I think that's a good question for Mark.
I don't know. I think probably about a half an inch. How's that?
There you go.
About half an inch of rain is what we're looking at. My wife just purchased a Toyota Crown Platinum, and I am curious as to your opinion of the car. My opinion of the car is fantastic.
Personally, so Crowns are awesome vehicles. I actually have one in my driveway myself with the hybrid system getting, 40 plus miles to the gallon. You can't go wrong with it, especially if you're doing a good chunk of driving. And then, with that Platinum and getting the Hybrid Max, a lot more power and torque out of that. Just very fun, luxurious sedan. Can't go wrong with it.
775-5559. You're on Rydell Car Talk. Go ahead, caller.
I'm driving a 2022 Chevy pickup, Duramax, and the check engine light is on. Does Rydell's charge to read it and tell me what's wrong with it?
Kind of more of a maintenance question, but I think they can probably point you in the right direction to go ahead and reach out to. I think they're doing a little checking right now as to what the answer is.
Yeah, so it looks like you got free scans at Honda and Toyota.
Okay. So they will do a free scan and read the code for you.
Yep. So bring it on over.
Perfect. I'll when I run into PDQ tonight, I'll tell them that.
All right.
Sounds great. Look forward to seeing you. Thanks.
Right. Thank you very much. Great stuff. 775-5559. People love the other cars, too. My 2025 Buick Envision backup warning system is so loud. How do I turn the volume down? That's another one that sounds like you're going to need to reach out and have it checked out in the service realm. So, yeah. Yeah, we're talking with sales, and I mean, they're very knowledgeable, obviously, but the best thing they're going to want to do is point you in the direction of the particular speciality that, because they are the sales gurus here on this Tuesday edition of a KNOX Afternoon Rydell's Car Talk. Glad to be with you. Another text at 775-5559. Let's see. Okay, here's a question. Can you ask your guest, is leasing or buying a better option, and why?
Kind of just depends on what kind of driver you are, right? If you like to get the new every couple of years and you don't put too many miles on a year, leasing's definitely a great option. Gives you that option to keep switching out, getting the brand new stuff, as well as just staying under full warranty. If you're someone that wants to hang on to something and wants to eventually not have a car payment, then financing is a great route to go. And then there's always warranties and coverages with that route too. So just really depends on what kind of buyer you are and what you want to do.
All right, there you go. Kind of along a similar line, what Toyota vehicle is the best to lease right now? Ooh. Shaking their heads, because how do you make such a choice with so many wonderful choices to choose from?
All great options, right? And it depends on what you're looking for. But Tacomas are definitely a pretty great choice right now. That's what I drive. And they're all great, but they do lease out really well. If you want to look more into that, just give us a call here at 701-735-1178 and ask for Cole. Otherwise, you can call in and ask for any of the Toyota reps, and we'll help you out.
All right, there you go. I bought a Tundra Lunar color. It's awesome. Looks super sharp. The only problem is that you guys keep selling the same truck, and I'm not special anymore. I know that feeling when you're the first one to have a unique color on the street, and you just kind of all of a sudden everywhere you look, you see the same vehicle, which is a good sign. that shows that it's a good vehicle and people are taking advantage of it. Any crew cab pickups made anymore with the full 3-person front bench seat? Boy.
No, we've gotten away from that. Yeah, completely. I think I had a guest come in. Not too long ago asking about bench seats, and they wanted to call them shifter and stuff like that. But I think Chevy might have something there. But as far as Toyota goes, yeah, it's just the two seats in the front, so no bench.
Mm-hmm. I think those are kind of, if any are made, they're probably specialty made for construction companies and entities that would need that extra type of vehicle.
Sure.
So, yeah, because I think most people have gone generally to the smaller, lighter, more fuel-efficient type of setups. Does the Toyota store change oil on off-brand vehicles?
Yep. We service all vehicles, so we're happy to help out and take care of all your needs.
Okay. And are you open on Saturdays for an oil change?
Absolutely,
Yes.
we are. Yep.
All right, there you go. I tell you what, these guys are sharp. Let me see here. If you were starting your sales career over again, would you choose Toyota again?
1,000%. Yeah. So all of my sales experience has been with Toyota, and but even before that, I mean, I've driven Toyota. I had an 06 Tundra that had 380,000 miles on it when I got rid of it, and so I mean, I knew long ago that Toyotas were some of the most reliable vehicles. But after working for Toyota, you just get to see, you know, like, they hold their value so well, and there's just such a loyal customer base, you know, and it's fun to work there. So yeah.
Talking with Dana and Cole on this Tuesday edition, Rydell's Car Talk. Mark Ewan's glad to be with you. What's the credit check process if I'm buying a new vehicle?
Yeah, so it's pretty simple. Just either have you come in, or if you can't make it in, we just send you a credit app just right through your email address. You'll just fill that out and submit it. It's we make it pretty simple, pretty seamless. And again, if you're in store, me personally, I would just grab some information from you and plug it all in for you. So yeah, pretty easy.
There you go. For check engine codes, push the blue OnStar button, ask for them to run diagnostics, and get a code, then Google the code. So, okay, that wasn't a question, that was a statement. So there you go. I guess folks like to share what they have learned over the years with their vehicles. 775-5559. If you have a question, you can call or text to that number. Let's see here. I've got a picture of biscuits. Oh, did Tacoma discontinue the regular cab? It says reg cabs, I presume.
So we have an SR,
Okay.
which would be a little bit smaller. But that's the only other cab that would be, I guess, technically different than what they currently have. So
Okay, a well-known radio personality who comes on after this show in the evening says that a lease typically is paying like 14% interest. Any thought on that?
Very much different from what I've seen. So with a lot of leases, especially nowadays, if you're looking at something to save you on interest, a lot of leases, right, it depends on what manufacturer comes out with, but a lot of them are much lower rates than what I've seen for financing. So another thing, right, with leasing, if you want to save some money on interest, great route to go as well.
Mm-hmm. There you go. If you had to choose Tundra or Tacoma.
it's a tough choice. So I actually just got into a Tacoma, but I've driven a Tundra, and man, that is such a hard choice. I mean, it kind of boils down to, what do you want out of your pickup? You know, like, are you going to be hauling something? You know, like, do you have a camper you got to tow, or can you get by with a Tacoma? I think both are comparable, and they're going to do whatever it is you need them to do. So yeah, I mean, for me, it's an impossible choice, but.
Now, the next question is 775-5559. Sounds like somebody who's maybe had an experience. If I stop by to window shop, are you guys going to hound me and call me nonstop?
I'd say no. Right at the end of the day, we want to do what we can to be as helpful as we can to you. But if you let us know up front, hey, I don't want to be bothered too much, or hey, don't follow up with me too often. Of course, we're going to do our best to make sure we're taking care of you while not being pushy.
Yeah, because that's the gentle, let you, the buyer, make the decisions that you want to make. And they're just there to advise and help you make the proper ones for you.
Absolutely.
There you go. Rydell Car Talk on this Tuesday, kind of a rainy, smoky, drizzly, yucky day. We've still got a few minutes together here before I have to let these gentlemen hit the road. So anything else that you'd like to, that we haven't covered yet this afternoon you'd like to talk about?
Yeah, I guess so. For me, I always enjoy talking about the hybrid system. I think that's a lot of people have a lot of hesitation about it. It's something I get asked frequently. And a lot of Toyota cars, you either come standard hybrid or you have the option to go hybrid. And Toyota is just kind of one of the ones that have been leading the way for a long time. I mean, they came out with the Prius back in 1990 something, and they offer their manufacturer's warranties on their new hybrids. They offer a 10-year, 150,000 mile warranty just on the hybrid battery, and then they couple that with an 8-year, 100,000 mile warranty on like any of the components like inverters and converters and stuff like that. So there's multiple different types of hybrid too. You have plug-in hybrid, you have standard hybrid, and you have hybrid max. Each one's going to do different things. So I mean, if you have any questions, just come and see me over at Toyota. I'm happy to help. So
I think that as the process and the technology continue to mature as well, the batteries, everything that goes into within the systems continues to get better, more mileage, more life, quicker recharges. That's all coming along already, is it not?
Absolutely, it is. Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's and these batteries, it's not like they were even 5-10 years ago. I mean, replacing a hybrid battery, hopefully you don't have to, but the reality is that sometime you might. The cost isn't the same as what it used to be. I mean, it's getting much more affordable to maintain these vehicles too. So, but I think for me, it's definitely, I understand the hesitation, but I think a lot of it is just gathering some information and making those best decisions.
Yeah, I mean, the cold weather climate has people concerned, but I know folks that have a couple of the hybrids in the cold weather, and they're very happy with them. So let me see. What happened to the 2-door models in my generation? They made a 2- and 4-door sedan hardtop wagon and a coupe of the same model. They're not, I guess they're changing styles. And didn't specify the specific vehicle either. So
you still get some GRs with 2 doors. So yeah, those little coupes like the GR86, you can get with just 2 doors. So I guess not a lot of context there, but yeah.
Does Toyota have a service like GM has OnStar?
So yeah, we do have Toyota Connected Services.
Okay.
So you can use that. I don't know if it's the same, but that to me, I guess, would be something similar. But you can use Toyota Connected Services on all the new vehicles. A lot of people, they use it to start their cars. So I mean, if you wanted to use that, you can start your car from anywhere on the planet. You can even give control to a family member if you're out of town and they need to move the car for anything, or if you have a teen that you're trying to keep an eye on, you can give them some limited access. I believe you can even put some governors on there and all that stuff. So yeah, pretty cool stuff.
Yep. One of my boys lives in Salt Lake. Well, 2 of my kids live in Salt Lake City. One of them has one of the newer Toyotas, and everything through the phone. Yep. It is pretty amazing, the connectivity now for things that you can lock the doors, unlock the doors, all the amazing technology that's available now.
Yeah.
Comes standard. So anything else you folks want to hit us with before we cut you loose?
No, I just thank you for giving me the opportunity to come on and talk. And yeah, I enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun. So.
Well, we'll have you back.
Yeah.
It's not that scary.
Perfect. Well, we appreciate the questions everyone reached out to us on. It was great to answer some stuff. I want to thank everyone for taking time out of their day to do that and just listen to us. So I hope everyone enjoys the rest of their day.
All right, Dana, Cole, on this Tuesday, Rydell's Car Talk. Thank you, gentlemen, for being here. Really do appreciate it. And you have a great rest of your day.
Thank you as well.